Well, good morning everybody. Welcome back to Cilinix Crypto and welcome to your daily Bitcoin update, which today is a little bit more bearish. The bearish breakout that we were scared of yesterday actually happened. Yesterday we were still holding this level around 22,500. But technically what we did is we took a break retest off of this resistance at 22,750 and we dropped down to our next support level, which by the way is really strong. All right, it's not only bad news today, but it's we dropped down there after the news, which happened fairly quickly. You can check that out right here. After the news we got in the evening, that I think at least most of these, I mean there was already some bearish momentum in the price of Bitcoin, but I think most of this move was caused by this bad news. That Kraken has to shut down its US crypto staking service. So Kraken, if you're a US customer, if you're from the United States, you can no longer stake at Kraken. And technically, if we really talk about what the settlement, because it was a settlement from a lawsuit, basically what it is that they have to end their crypto as staking as a service platform. All right, so this is actually bad news for crypto. I think it's a very bad thing that people can no longer stake their coins. It's an essential part of knowing how crypto works, and it's a great way of getting more value out of your coins. And it really is one of the most risk averse. It's way less risky than adding cryptos to liquidity pools, right? So it's yeah, I think it's BS, but we'll have to live with it. And I'm not from the US, so it doesn't affect me, but I'm thinking for the US customers, right? And this is bad news because if this happens with Kraken, even though it's a settlement, the SEC actually has a foot to stand on if they actually want to shut down other staking as a service providers in the US, major exchanges. So bad news, and we felt that even though the dollar strength index actually was bearish yesterday, as you can see, it's still very bearish, which is great, but yeah. I mean, you can see that we notice the effects of this a little bit now, but it's really not it's really not great to have that news. So fundamentally, right now crypto, I'd say, is in a little bit more troubled waters. I always said in the last few weeks that I would say that fundamentally we were still bullish because of the economic circumstances, which is still true, and this is proof of that. But the regulatory circumstances right now are a little bit worse. So what I'm afraid of is that we'll break through 21,700. I don't think that's necessarily what's going to happen, but it's very hard to analyze right now. I think because of the strength of 21,700 and because we have already found support there for a little bit now, I think it's more likely that we will be able to hold this at least until next week Tuesday, when we'll have inflation rate numbers for the US. But there's, I mean, just know that the moment we break down below 21,700, we're dropping down to this level right here at around 21,000. All right, it's as I said, it's very difficult to predict right now. As I said, I think because of the technicals and because of my view, my image of the fundamentals, I think we're strong enough, at least with Bitcoin. All right, Bitcoin doesn't even, you cannot even stake Bitcoin. I think at least Bitcoin is able to stay on top of 21,700, and that will actually be able to get some upside even up towards 22,300. Breaking above that for now though is going to be very, very hard. I'll keep you updated in the next few days, obviously also on that. Excuse me, camera was a little bit blurry. But for now I just expect us to consolidate between 21,700 and 22,300. But I do have to warn you to end this video that the markets after news like this, and it was already volatile, but especially now, markets are very volatile. So be careful of your trading and know that. So that's my take on Bitcoin for now. If you do have any questions, let me know. But for now, take care and bye.